Let's make the case for cooking. If you just acquire the skill, let's say you spend $500 a month on your family for food, you could be spending 100. You just save $400 a month. That's $400 that you can put in your savings and use for something else just by learning this skill set. Let's make the case for cooking. That is the lesson for today. I was sitting with Alex today and we had yet another amazing breakthrough. So I'm sitting here with Alex. We're watching another video, discovering again another amazing thing that we can make at home on our own. Something that you spend $30 for at the store for low quality, crappy versions that are filled with a bunch of chemicals. We learned how to make it ourselves for like literally 35 cents, and we're just constantly blown away by the gift that is the skill of cooking. And so what I wanted to present to you guys, the Owls, today is a case for cooking and why I think everyone in the Parliament of Owls should consider cooking as a hobby to take up. I want to, obviously, all the wisdom I give you guys for the Parliament of Owls is about getting you guys wisdom and gifts of knowledge and things that can help you move forward in your life. Typically that's based on philosophy and greater minds than my own, but this particular one is based on my own personal experiences in life. That's been a huge benefit for me. I've been cooking my own food for about 9 years now. It was, I think, sophomore year in college, I believe, is when I first started learning to cook, because I was trying to save money. I didn't want to spend money, and I was very perturbed and annoyed by how ridiculously low quality most food was and how expensive it was, and that bothered me. And so I started learning to cook. And so I think the first thing that you guys need to know about why you should start learning to cook is the amount of money you save is extraordinary. You are able to get all of the food you need for your family for a fourth, if not an eighth of the cost that you would be spending if you were trying to buy pre-made stuff, if you were just eating out, if you were going and getting pre-made food. It's incredible how different it is. And on top of that, the quality of the food that you're going to be making is so much healthier, especially if you're going with, and everyone's like, well, eating healthy is expensive. Guys, you can go get a 25-pound bag of beans from Costco for like $20. That's enough to last a family of like 8 a month. It's absurd. So you can get good, high quality food for really cheap. And if you learn how to do preservation techniques, you can make fresh food last for months. It's incredible. So that's one of the things here that I think is the first real case here is if you start learning to cook your own food, take your grocery bill, divide it by 8 or 4, and that's how much money you could be saving. So this very skill set that I'm telling you right now, that you're going to have to spend money on food anyway to live, right? If you just acquire the skill, let's say you spend $500 a month on your family for food, you could be spending 100. You just save $400 a month. That's $400 that you can put in your savings and use for something else just by learning this skill set that you're like, but it's too hard. I don't know how to cook. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Do you want to get paid $400 a month to learn how to cook? Well, you might be able to. Come on, let's go. All right, so that's the first case here. I find that it is extremely fulfilling skill set. I'm always advocating for having a skill set that has something that you can always get better at, constantly see improvement in, and constantly be reminded that you're getting better and better every week, and ideally every day. And cooking fits that skill set perfectly because you literally put in the work and get to see your results almost immediately. If you're getting better, your food that you're eating is getting better and better every day. I've been doing this for 9 years now, and I don't mean to brag, but me and Alex have gone to some very high quality restaurants. We visited Gordon Ramsay's restaurant in Vegas, actually. And her and I have gotten to the point where, while Gordon Ramsay is a fantastic cook, don't get me wrong, the dude is a legend. we are able to make meals that are on par with the quality that we receive at restaurants like that. Now, that being said, on a side note here, just as a tangent, the reason for that is actually two things. Cooking really great food and being a chef are actually two very different skill sets. The ability to make high quality food is actually pretty achievable and easy to do. To get to like a high level 5-star restaurant, you can do that in about a year of practice. What is really incredibly difficult is what a chef does. And what a chef is able to do is make high quality food consistently every single day, day in, day out at scale. That's incredibly difficult to do. That's a talent that I do not possess and is absolutely more difficult. I think it's a carrot. Well, I like your new name. It's much better. Yeah, so you can 100% get to the level of like a professional hot 5-star restaurant quality food in about a year of practice with cheaper ingredients. So you're going to be eating gourmet level food every day that's healthier for you, that saves you $400 a month for a family of 4. And all it takes is for you to say, I'm going to learn this new skill. And I think that this is a time right now to really capitalize on this, because not only are you able to save money, not only are you able to increase the quality and healthiness of what you're eating and the overall satisfaction you get from eating high quality food, but you also are in a time right now where this is just absolutely abundant. This is the knowledge to be good at cooking is freely available to basically anybody for a few bucks, a couple of bucks, maybe $10, $12 tops on books and some YouTube and some maybe some courses. You can get all of the knowledge you need to cook virtually anything at the highest caliber from experts on the internet. It's incredible. The access to knowledge that we have today is just unheard of. So everybody really has access to this skill right now. If you have a phone, if you're able to watch what you're watching right now, you have the ability to learn the skill set of cooking. And then finally, tying it all in with the family and the friendship and the bonding. Cooking is an incredible bonding experience. Me and Alex have some of our best times cooking meals together. It's so fun to go and see something and then say, oh, let's go and build that together and make it ourselves from scratch. Or to have a really great meal at a restaurant and say, oh, let's make that for ourselves at home. And to do that project, there's really a huge amount of benefit to doing that. And I find it to be really rewarding from a relationship and emotional perspective as well. So that is my case for cooking. That is why I think you guys should start cooking, and that is the lesson for today, the case for cooking.